okay, I guess. How about you guys?
Yeah, look, disappointed. 2-0 up against Man City, and to give it up like we did was really disappointing. But give us your thoughts and anything you want to talk about.
Um, I mean, I think I'm sort of to a point now that it doesn't really phase me as much, I think, as it did last season. Our losses now are sort of just devoid of any emotional connection to this team, and it's really sad because as a football fan, you want to be excited to watch your team, but today I really wasn't. I was sort of just going through the motions, which ironically is probably what most of the team was doing as well. And I don't know, it was just I thought we played okay in that first half, nothing special. Um, and then we got those two goals at the end, which I think gave people the impression that we were amazing in that first half. But I thought, we had little moments, and then in the second half, City just started playing like Manchester City, and with our defenders, I mean, most teams won't be able to cope with that, but then with our defense, it's going to be almost nigh impossible to cope with that. And you saw that four goals conceded in the second half. Like Conte just said, it's his first time in his career that does happen. Um, so yeah, I don't really know where we go from here because 20 days in, no new signings. Um, and at one point, I'm pretty sure we had the same team on that we had when we versed Manchester City last season, which is always great after our fantastic summer window. So yeah, there's really nothing positive for me to take out from that. Perhaps maybe that I thought Romero was pretty good. Bentancur looked nice, and Kulusevski looked nice, but apart from those three, I can't really say anything else.
Come on, Asan. You want to say Emerson Morale played well today?
Oh,
Come on.
yeah. To be fair to him, I think he actually had a decent first half. He was good defensively. He did score that goal. He popped up with the goal. So that's probably the Pedro Porro deal off now.
Oh, God, yeah. You're right. He's done too well now.
Yeah.
Why
do we need a right wing back? Emerson's scoring. He's, defending well. Look, interesting. I don't know whether you've seen the quotes from Pep. He's laid into the players and the fans, saying that they're lacking in guts, passion, fire, desire to win from minute one. The same with the fans. They're silent for 45 minutes. I want my fans back.
Oh,
we could probably do with that as well. Guts, passion, fire, desire to win from minute one.
Yeah,
no?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I thought it's difficult because I remember last time we played, we were always camped inside our box the last game, and we never got to press out. I thought this first half we pressed decently. We definitely worked hard, but I think it just showed in certain moments the lack of quality. I mean, it's like if you hire Antonio Conte, he plays a three at the back. He uses wing backs. If you look at that back five that he put out today, Perisic, Davies, Dyer, Romero, Emerson, how many of those players get into any other top six team? Maybe probably Romero.
At the moment,
probably not
none
Perisic.
of them.
Yeah, probably none of them
at the moment.
Right? And you want a manager who's built up upon defensive solidity to play with those players, right? And then people will say, "Oh, but he should go to a back four." Well, we went to a 4-4-2 in the second half, and we still conceded because Longley had a poor touch. So, no matter what we do, I just don't think we have the defenders to play any type of good football.
And we saw something similar under Jose, didn't we? We played a back four. He changed it to a back three in some games to try and combat that. And then he went back to a back four and he changed all different types of combinations. Apart from like Romero, it's pretty much the same, very similar players in the back line to what we had then.
Yeah.
And it's similar mistakes. And I don't understand how we haven't addressed this issue after years and years of fans pointing out and it being clear as day that they're not up to it.
I mean, biggest example is Antonio Conte asked for Bastoni, and now whatever you want to believe, whether Bastoni didn't want to believe Inter, whether we didn't put a bid in, whatever you want to believe, he asked for Bastoni or someone of Bastoni's caliber, and we gave him Longley on loan. He asked for a top right wing back. We got him Jed Spence from the Championship, and I think no matter who comes in, they'll always ask for a certain level of players, and they most times out of 10 won't get that player. And I think that's just what we have to live with until those owners and Daniel Levy decide to move out, because I can't see them I don't think Conte wants. If I was Conte, I wouldn't stay. So if he's not going to stay and sign a new contract, what's the point in giving him a new right wing back, a new defender? Right, the club should have figured that stuff out.
Do you think Conte's here by the game on Fulham Monday?
I don't know. I think personally, for me, I would respect Conte a lot more if he just walked. I think the biggest thing he could do for this club and for the fans, more than anything he could do on the pitch, is to just walk. Show the board for who they are, for the owners, for Daniel Levy, and just say, I've had enough, and leave. I don't think anyone would blame him. And I think he would probably do the best that he could for our club if he did that. So personally, I would hope he would walk before Fulham. But I don't think he will. I think if anything happens, he'll chill here until the summer.
So
and
yeah,
then...
I mean, look, Asan, we were saying it earlier. The amount of games that we've got. Obviously, we play Fulham. We then have a break, and we have Preston in the FA Cup. But the teams around us. I mean, we could be 8th, 9th, even 10th. In the next couple of weeks. And I can't see it, but I can't see where the next, we were sitting there saying, where's the next points coming from? We were all buoyed at half time and everything else, but I genuinely cannot see us. The last time, I think, the last time we played Fulham, or one of the last times we played Fulham, we had Harry Winks scoring in the injury time to get us the win, right? So I can't.
I mean, Fulham are playing well right now.
Absolutely, and then obviously we have a bit of a respite. Then we play Man City again. So, I just, I don't know about you. I just don't know where this is coming from. Look, Heung-min Son and Hugo Lloris, two of probably two of the greatest servants that have given a lot to this club. But is it time for them to be dropped? Both of them.
I think Lloris definitely has to just leave. I mean, some of the goals you can see, you shouldn't get beaten at your near post like that. I don't care if there's a small deflection or you hit it hard. You should be saving those goals. And those mistakes have been coming too regular now. Almost every game, there's one mistake that happens, and it's costing us. If the defense doesn't feel comfortable with their goalkeeper, then they're always going to try and push deep to help him out, and then that just lets the other team press onto us, and then we can't get out of our own half. So, he has to be, I think, get replaced. I mean, I would want to replace now, but obviously we don't operate like that, so it's not going to happen. And for Son, I mean, I think it was 15 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 chance created, or 1 big chance created. And people, when Harry Kane had scored 1 goal, 1 assist after 14, 15 games, they were calling for him to be dropped, calling for him to be sold, for him to leave. And so if Son's going down the same sort of trajectory, you got to hold the same standards. And we have Richarlison, although it's not his favorite position. He can play a left wing. So I hope, if Conte is here, if he's not, whatever happens, that Richarlison starts instead of Son, because if it's psychological or physical or mental, whatever the problem that he's facing, I think he just has to be taken out of the firing line, just for his own good and for the team's sake, and then get someone like Richarlison to play. And if we need to bring him on, he can do what he did against Leicester if need be. So I think he has to be dropped, and Lloris should be sold, or should be at least replaced in the summer.
All right, Asan, good to see you, my friend. Cheers for calling in. Disappointing day, but I can't say it's going to turn around anytime soon, but there you go. Nice one. Good to see you, mate.
Big up, Asan.
See you later, guys.